Alrighty then. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome one and all. My name's Michael, I'm the Deadly Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, the 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. Joining me today are my wonderful and amazing Patreons who support the channel, keep the lights on, and let me do these crazy, cool, fun, and amazing things. Guys, say hello to the folks at home.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
It is so good to see you guys here. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day. I have some bittersweet news, and that is, of course, that our dear friend Matt, aka Navander, is unfortunately going to be stepping away from the 7 Dooms table to go on to bigger and greener pastures. We are going to miss Matt, of course, and of course Navander, and we'll give them a good send-off as best as we can today. But we will not be without Matt, because obviously we've still got Tyrant's Grasp, and we're talking about what other time slots might be available. But yes, very sad. How you feeling? Feeling okay, Matt?
Yeah, it's. I love Sandpoint. I love this campaign. It's gonna be a shame to miss the last bit, unless we can finish all today.
I mean, you could give. I mean, honestly, you could give it a go. I mean, I can't say anything about it, but there is technically nothing stopping you from going straight to the bottom. There'd be still 2 other Dooms if you go after the 7th one, and it may be incredibly hard because it's, expecting you to have already defeated the other 2 as well. But
nothing today.
I mean, just saying. It's not exactly an impossible thing.
I kind of like it.
But anyway, I digress. Let's jog on to this game because I want to squeeze as much life out of Matt as I can. We have a lot of people to thank, of course, for making this look as good as we do. We have, of course, the lovely folks at Heroforge for the artworks that you can see on screen here, Sirenscape for our sound effects, and Fantasy Grounds for our VTT. Just a heads up, Fantasy Grounds will be ending their affiliate program very soon, so that link won't work. I think 4th of June is when it stops. So if anyone's going to do, a massive, purchase of a ton of Fantasy Ground stuff, and maybe you want to kind of, help Dag out one last time, feel free to. Otherwise, don't worry, because I will still be supporting Fantasy Grounds because, honestly, it's still a great tool, and the fact that the licensing is now free for everyone to be a GM is wonderful, So yeah, go check them out.
You'll tell me the code because I was thinking about getting not 7 Noobs. What's it called? Curse of Strahd.
Yeah, there's a link right there.
Okay.
It's in chat. Okay. Go do it. All right. Then, of course, we have, let's see, we have our players. Our players are, of course, our vehicle through the stuff that we're doing. Let's just kind of engage and experience the story through their eyes. We have Cinderial, the cleric of Saren Ray, who is currently partially possessed by a demon who is enchanting a sword, played by our lovely friend Schoolie.
Yes, all the love of fire.
And all for the love of fire. We then have Westonson, our alchemist gunslinger dwarf, played by the incredible, Westonson, yes, played by the incredible John, a.k.a. of RNCA.
Good evening, good day, and good morning, folks.
We then have, hailing from the lands of Tianzia, the entrepreneurial monk who has come to the town of Sandpoint in order to try and take over their family's holdings. We have Sato, played by the amazing Cookie Mon Steve.
Hello, everybody.
Taking the road of most resistance, we have the goblin archer Blix, played by our dear friend Neil from Immersion Diversion.
Hello.
And, of course, we have, for the final time, Navander, our local archer, huntsmaster, and, of course, guardian of Sandpoint. We have Navander, played by our dear friend Matt from All Things Fantasy.
Hello.
Hello. Now, again, as always, we're here at the Dead of the Gamer channel trying our best in order to get by. We have a bunch of ways for you guys to interact with the chat and with the audience, and for the audience to interact with us as well. We have so many different things for you guys to do, so you guys don't just have to watch us. You can play around. You can chat to us in chat. You can do a whole bunch of cool things. First of all, you have channel points that can be used for things like inspiration, insight bonuses, wandering monsters, wandering bosses, divine intervention, divine healing, all these cool things. So if you are just watching in chat, great. If you're subscribed, you earn channel points even quicker. So hey, if you haven't, consider subscribing, and then you can use those channel points in order to play around and have some fun with our group. But if you do have some monetary donations that you'd like to throw our way, we are at 86% of our monthly goal, which is absolutely incredible. It's honestly always a absolute pleasure to be able to crack hell, even 50%. So thank you to everyone who has donated for us. We have a ton of different donations that can go towards our party. We have for $5 our hero points and jinx points, which can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules and roll with advantage. Jinx points, which are for me, can be used to counter hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate things. $10, I've got 2 decks in front of me. The first deck is a Harrow deck, which is a deck of prophetic fortune-telling cards, which I can draw, which my players will draw, and then if the mood or the moment appeals to my group, they can basically use that card in order to activate the prophecy and have whatever the prophecy says happen. It's basically like a little narrative tool that allows my players to jimmy the story in their direction. Or for $10, you can have me draw from the plot twist deck, which is a bunch of random narrative effects, which I will then throw into the course of the game. $20 is a coveted natural 20 because sometimes shit just needs to work, and a nat 20 is how we do it. $50, we have a magic item for a player of your choosing, or a boss buff where we increase the difficulty of a fight the group is having. Lastly, we have the $100 secret menu item, which is always absolutely stellar. The $100 secret menu item is going to be, let's see, for a marvelous send-off and stuff like that. Here is our $100 secret menu item. The Hell Knights will be driven from Sandpoint. Not only that, they will be replaced by an army led by Navander, who is going to be retiring, as the Sable Company Marines will replace the Hell Knights in Sandpoint as a permanent fixture of its protection. The Hell Knights will be driven away, not violently. It's a very non-violent kind of thing. But in addition, our heroes will receive aerial support, meaning that they will no longer be separated due to their banishment. They will have air supplies dropped in by Navander on request as he takes on the role of being the watch commander of the Sable Company Marine chapter in Sandpoint. So there you go. That'll be a $100 secret menu item.
Can we keep Barbara?
Yeah, Barbara can stick around. Barbara probably will stick around just to kind of, keep an eye on things, but...
So yeah, the secret menu item to bring him in, and the secret menu item to get him out.
There you go. All right.
And it caused Matt to run away.
Oh, he ran. All right. Cool. That's everything. Let's kick into today's game then, shall we?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So when last we left our characters, they had recently undergone a trial to try and prove their quote-unquote innocence in regards to the murder of frick, what was his name?
Adamar.
Adamar, thank you. I kept thinking Altair, which I realize is the guy from Assassin's Creed. So yes, Adamar Scarnetti, who unfortunately they did actually murder in cold blood. The punishment of which was banishment from Sandpoint. So Sato and Blix have been banished, and they've decided to use the best of their abilities to head into the pit and try to resolve the 7 dooms for Sandpoint once and for all. Already, 4 of the dooms have been felled. The rise of Rip Nugget, the Grave Knight, the cryptid known as the Sandpoint Devil, excuse me, the poisoning and replacement of the clones from the Darrow Labs, And of course, the infamous serial killing ghost, the Chopper, having been felled as well. Our heroes now have only 3 dooms remaining, and one of which, the infamous creature or man in red, still at large. But as our heroes are about to embark back into the pit, an assassin from the Goblin Kingdoms has come in search of Blix, to make sure that he does not fuck things up for the rest of the goblins. They decided to take things into their own hands, and goblin law will not allow him to be banished. It will ensure that Blix is dead. And that's where we're at. Time to fight!
Yeah.
Battle music.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now on all battle music has to be Kirk fighting music from the original Star Trek.
Yeah, you have to use both your hands and like just hit things.
Oh my.
Okay. All right, so we have, let's see, Blix, Cinderial, Navander, Sato, Westinson. Now, where were you guys positioned? Do you guys remember?
Yes, Evander was in the air eating a sandwich.
Yes,
Yep.
with Maizu.
With Miser, yes.
Oop, I don't need that one. I need that one. Hippogriff. Ooh, pretty. I like that one. Hippogriff. Boom, there it is. All right, and then Maizu here with Navander. How big is Maizu?
She would be a large creature.
There we go. Much better. Okay, where is Blix?
I think Blix was on the right side of the pit.
Yep. Cinderial?
Scenario was on the opposite side where the bullet was appearing.
Yep. Westinson?
Probably would have been somewhere near the ladder.
Yep. And Sato?
He was, I would think roughly, I think it might have been halfway between Blix and yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go. All right. Riding atop a vicious, bright, angry red bulette is, of course, the goblin assassin who pulled out a small parchment paper that has Blix's face on it. He draws forth a bow and arrow and says in goblin, "The traitor will fall. For the good of the what do they call it? Horde? Horde? For the good of the colony. For the good of colony! Aha! And we're,
You can't even get your own words right.
The goblin starts growing tusks for the horde.
for the
Oh
horde.
god.
All right.
I was
Well,
learning that trick yet. Oh my god.
all right. Well,
If it was a swarm, a bunch of Zerg come out of the pit.
all right. The
gonna
goblin
shoot me?
assassin is going to go first with multiple attacks upon Blix. Yes.
I want to use my reaction to give me a +2 to my AC.
Very
As I
well.
took the leap out of the way.
All right.
Using hit the dirt. You fling yourself out of harm's way. You leap. Your movement gives you +2 circumstance post AC against the triggering attack. Regardless of whether or not the triggering attack hits, you land prone after completing your leap.
Very well. You do so, and you leap. As you do so, you land
Backwards
prone.
towards Sato.
Yep, I already moved you.
Okay. So that would make my AC a 27.
Yep, so that will miss. Now, how long does that
Nice.
last?
It's a reaction, so it's just a.
So,
actually, let me just make sure then. Gives you bonus against the triggering attack, so just the one attack. Anything
Okay.
else is written on 25, but I'm also prone, so I don't know if prone does anything for range.
Okay, he is going to use his next action to drive the Bulette towards you
Ah!
while riding on it, and he says, "Feed, Peppermint!" As the giant Bulette then tries to bite you.
Oh, God.
Oh, it misses.
Ooh.
Well, yeah. Thankfully, rolling around on the ground, it tries to bite and chomp at you, but does not manage to do so. That'll bring us to the end of that turn. Blix, you're up next.
I'm going to. You know what? Because he tried to shoot at me, I will stand.
He gets a reactive strike.
The bullet does? Okay.
It does. Well, he does, and
Gotcha.
he's gonna use it to command the Bulette to bite. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Ah! Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
43 damage. All right. The Bulette does take a massive bite as you try to rise to your feet out of your leg.
Ah! All right. I'm going to attempt to shoot the Goblin Assassin, but realizing that, as I pull back as far as I can, and then realizing that all this trouble has been caused by me going full blast and everything and all my shots, I actually, he kind of slacks up the bow a little bit, and then he shoots, as I'm going to apply non-lethal trait to my bow using No Hard Feelings, a new feat I just got, which makes it so I can add non-lethal to all my attacks that happen at the time. I can decide whether or not each strike that happens is non-lethal or lethal.
Nice. Love that. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm going to shoot him
Mm-hmm.
with a non-lethal shot. Yeah. Aha!
Nice. Critical hit.
36.
All right. Roll your damage. Oh, I forgot to roll the percentage on the thing. It's fine. Yeah, the Bulette didn't get anything extra.
Okay. So yeah, this should
Nice.
be non-lethal. But
31 non-lethal damage
I
to
kind
the...
of target his armor.
Yeah, nice. You hit his armor very, very hard. It kind of like winds him a little bit as you strike it, and unfortunately no extra effect on it. But yeah, so you've stood up, drawn your bow as part of the move action, taken your shot. Now what?
All right. I will take a second shot. As I once again kind of almost like plucking a harp and just shooting shooting my arrow at him non-lethally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
All right.
So it's,
That will miss as he dodges.
he saw that one coming. All right, and that'll be my turn.
All right. The Bulette
yeah.
doesn't get an attack because it... actually, it gets one attack because it's a companion creature. So it's going to try and make one bite attempt.
Okay.
Lex
Rawr.
has prone on them, by the way.
Oh, sorry. Let me remove prone and try that again. Yada, yada, yada. Remove prone. There it is. Okay. Jaw bite. All right. A regular
Still
hit.
hits me too. I mean, okay.
Ow. All right. That is 20 points of damage as the Bulette bites you, but that's all it can do. Westinson. You can see your teammate being mauled by a very familiar Bulette who is still shooting you the evil eye.
As I catch its eye, I do the little kind of veer wave at it from P5. And then I shoot it. Alchemical shot.
All right, go ahead. Let's see. As you taunt it.
Oh. Actually,
Okay,
Ooh.
that's fine.
Oh. Okay.
I'm seeing if
So-
the Bulette will go berserk.
I'm going to use, because it doesn't take an action to do it, I'm going to merge Taunting Strike with my Alchemical Shot to actually taunt him.
Okay.
And I'm going to merge that with my alchemical shot. Will just be a dread and pool moderate.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can. Once I've done all that, let's see if I actually hit. I'm going to use my player temporal ability to reroll that attack with a +2 modifier, Dag.
Okay.
And I still missed because I rolled one hit. So that's.
There you go. Well, you got him.
Was written. Now, why did it hit the first?
Why did it
miss
hit
the
the
first time?
miss
and
the
hit the
first
second
time and hit the second time? Because they're exactly the same result.
Oh no, you hit the goblin, not the.
Yeah, you
the-
threw it
Oh,
on
I
the
shot
goblin.
Blix. Okay.
No, you shoot the other.
No, you
axe.
shot the assassin.
Assassin, not the. Okay, I dropped it on my icon.
I killed Blix.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
No, I'll shoot Blix anyway. But now I need to drop this on the. So it takes 10. It then takes 1d6 persistent mental damage, and it saves for fear.
Okay, let's do the save for fear.
There's no icon on mine to drop.
Very well.
One
I
hit
will
the
do it.
Oh, sorry. No, it just gains frightened 1.
Oh, it just gains it. All right, done.
Yeah. And I used taunting strike, so you see the gun flare out.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a powder mixed in with the gunpowder that causes a bunch of silvery sparks to shine out, like it would normally attract it in the mines, drawing its attention, taunting it to me.
Ah, okay.
So that was attack 1. Attack 2 will just be a regular attack.
All right. Now, did you hit the goblin or did you hit the bulette with that?
I hit the bulette with that.
Oh, sorry.
The first time I dropped it on the goblin by mistake.
Okay. No worries. I will just give the frightened condition to the right target then. There we go. All right. Done.
And miss.
Okay.
Okay.
Done. As you've taken a shot, the bulette has definitely you've definitely gotten the bulette's attention.
We just pause right there for a second, Dag.
Yeah, we can.
Because it messed. I think it may have messed up again. Because I got a 27 and hit the bulette.
Yep, your second 27, you hit the goblin.
I hit the goblin instead. It has to go onto the goblin, Dag. Sorry. The goblin's taunted towards me. I was just trying to look in the chat to figure out why numbers were doing weird things. My second roll hit the goblin.
All right, so the goblin is your first one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Gotcha. So the goblin is frightened and taunted.
Goblin is frightened and taunted.
Okay.
The goblin
We'll figure
got
this
in the
out.
way of your bullet, is what you're trying to say.
Yes.
Good. All right.
The
Nevander,
bullet got away, and the bullet that was going towards the bullet.
So now Evander's up in the air. He's casually eating a venison sandwich made by Shalaler, the very sandwich that Blix tried stealing just a couple of hours before.
Mm.
He's sitting on top of her. He's rubbing her neck. She's crooning slightly, and he's debating whether or not to be involved, to be honest. The goblins are obviously wanting to do their own, idea of law, their base idea of law against Blix, and I don't know if Navander wants to, get involved or not. So he's just going to sit in the air, eating his sandwich, and he's going to delay.
Damn
All right. Right on. Okay.
That's funny.
Cinderio, you're up next.
Now, this may seem a bit out there.
Uh,
However, I think Sato last week did say that it was effectively a one poster to basically put Blix down. So, Sorry, I forgot to actually check the range. How far away are you, Bucks? Too far.
Too far.
Very well. There's a little bit now. I should have typed as well. Yeah. Very well. Because Blix is so far away from Cinderella, I was going to basically prep stabilize so that when you went down, you could just play dead straight away. but you're out of range, and you're out of range for healing as well.
Mm-hmm.
So Cinderella is going to, if possible, very quietly try to walk up to the top of the pit.
Mm-hmm. All right, very well.
Non-hostily, just walking around, minding her own business.
Yep, no, nothing to see here.
Yep, just trying to get a better view for the execution.
Perfect. All right, Sato, you're up next.
It's not quite close enough.
Oh, by the way, there is more to the thing, like the map on that side.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I assumed. No, I was. But he's only got a 40-foot move speed. I was hoping to be able to get out and then come back in to give him a kick. Give the Boulette a kick. I don't know whether the angles work.
Yeah, if you go to here.
Yep. That's essentially what it's. So okay. So that's what he's going to go into Dragon Stance. He's going to move to there, and then he is just going to go full on kick.
Yep, very well.
The Boulette.
Very nice. Make your attack as you spin kick the Boulette as you rush upwards.
Where's the Boulette? Let's do it over here.
Yeah.
Nice. Make sure to drop it. That's okay.
And that's
that'll still hit.
I forgot to target him, but yeah. And
regular hit.
so it is a flurry of blows. I mean,
Oh, actually, no, it's not. My apologies. It does not hit.
It does not hit. 35 does not hit.
Oh, you're 35? It says 28. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Yes, it does hit. My apologies. Nope, never mind. Ignore me. I hadn't, for some reason, it stopped. If for some reason it stopped scrolling after I'd gone up a bit too much. That's fine.
Yeah, I've had that happen before.
All right, 24 damage for your first.
Well, and then, and now the second one from the Fury of Blows.
All right, here we go.
Yes.
Ooh,
That's
a
just
critical miss.
That's a critical miss. You know what? I'm going to use the nat 20 on it.
Damn. Okay, use the nat 20. All right, Sato drops the natural 20 as boom! The second hit collides. Wow, okay, the Boulette took a sizable hit, and that 69. Nice, will give you an effect. Let's find out what happens.
That's a lot of damage.
Triple damage. Let's see if we can get it. Okay, here we go. All right, we got bludgeoning. Momentum. You get a free attack with no additional increase into your into your multi-attack penalty. So this will be at your first. So it'll be at a -4. Yeah, because that's the one that crit.
Yes.
All right. So take another free hit.
It dropped? It did release the damage on him, correct?
Looks like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Double.
Ooh, a miss, unfortunately, on that one.
Oh.
Okay, so that was stance, movement, flurry of blows. That's it.
All right, done. Then we're back up to the assassin. Now, real quick question, Sid. With your thing, your does that actually taunt and make them have to attack you? Is it a compulsion or something?
It is a guardian ability from my dedication. It says
So it gives them a negative. It gives them
force
a.
of your blow causes
Yep.
your enemy to focus their attention on you.
Yep.
Regardless of whether or not you hit, you taunt the target. Your taunt contains the visual trait.
Right. So you have the taunt from the guardian ability, which is what is the effect? It's a negative.
1 second, I will. Because I had this up here. Okay. Taunt. You make a -1 circumstance penalty to their attacks and DC. Attacks a hostile action that includes at least one of your allies but does not include me. They take a -1 circumstance bonus to their attack rolls and DCs for that action. They also become off guard until the end of their next turn.
All right. The goblin is going to take that. So I'm going to drop off guard on him.
And I'll use my reaction to leap out of the way again.
Sure, not a
+2.
problem.
I'll add that to my
All right.
thing this time.
He
There we
is
go.
going to shoot you. So here we go. That is a miss, unfortunate.
So how far is the leap again?
5 foot.
Okay, so I leap. Oh yeah, all right.
And then you are now prone.
Yep.
All right. And he is going to say, yep, and kick the bulette, letting the bulette use its 2-action ability called Leaping Charge. So it is going to move 20 foot in a single bound
Oof.
and attack you at the end of its charge.
Ah!
Stunning blows.
The bulette is not taunted, so it is just going to bite you.
Mhm.
All right. And that is 28 damage.
Ah!
Dag, can I
Mhm.
petition for the fact that
Mhm.
I once
guess
again
it's next
forgot
skill,
to
but
drop
next
the
skill.
stunning blows on him?
Sure. You can do the stunning blow. What's the DC?
Well, let's.
Not a
That's a
30.
good
It's
question.
a 32.
I can have a look. It's fine. Your DC is 24, so it got a 32. It did not get stunned.
Okay.
All right. All right. That was the Bulette's turn. Blix, you're up next.
Okay. I will take a guarded 5-step foot or a 5-foot.
You can't do that while you are prone.
Oh, right. Okay. And last time I stood up, he had an attack on me.
Yes, he did.
Shit from your back.
Is interact a manipulate?
Depends on what you're doing, but most of the time, yes.
Drinking a potion?
Yes, I believe it is.
Ooh. It's not good. I might have to take the chance. Blix is going to reach into his pouch and try to drink one of his major healing potions.
All right, let's see what happens. So, as you attempt to do so,
Oh no!
that is a critical hit that will also interrupt your potion drinking.
Yep.
So, that is 30 points of damage as Blix is bitten, shook, and then...
So because I didn't really
Yep.
quick, just because I didn't have a chance to like open it or drink it, does it still use it or does it not use it?
It doesn't use it. It basically negates
cool.
it negates the pull. Though I could be very
Okay.
mean and say that because you pulled it out, the bulette drinks it because it's in its mouth. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Although, actually, you know what? He does have his critical effect, so maybe. Let's see. 91.
No.
Sure. You know what?
No.
Drop the potion healing on the bulette. That seems like a
Yeah.
great crit bonus.
Which level of healing potion were you about to drink?
The big one, right?
The big one, yes.
All right.
All right, hang on. 88 plus 30. There it is. Okay. Oh my god.
All right. It heals 57. The Bulette is very happy because it only took.
God damn it.
Num num num.
Blech.
Oh, you did that on the Bulette already. That's fine. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I did.
All right. The Bulette, as it does so, sort of shakes you left and right. And just for the cinematics of it, the assassin sort of looks and sees like the blood dripping from Blix as he's hanging from it. He will then basically say, "So long, traitor," as he instructs the Bulette to hurl the body of Blix into the pit. Now, we're out of combat initiative, but you watch as Blix flies over the open moor and down into the pit. The Bulette and the rider will then proceed to dig underground and leave, but you have fleeting moments in which you can do whatever you would like to maybe try and save Blix from his demise. All right, let's have a look. Westonson, anything you can do? Put him out of his misery.
Yeah, I was thinking one that. Two, I could pray to Azathoth and see if he'll do anything.
I mean, sure, if you'd like. Say a prayer, roll a percentage. Prayers do exist in my games.
Yes. Because if this happens, I want to see what the heck the result is. So I reach deep into my backpack and I pull out that pulsating orb to Azathoth. And unless it likes 96.
Not bad, but unfortunately not enough for a miracle roll. The orb does feel very drawn into the pit, by the way, while you're holding it. It feels like it's telling you to go deep into the pit. You know, like level 6 deep.
I'll just start walking towards the ladder then. Like I pull it out and just my focus starts looking at it instead of at Blix. I start walking towards the ladder.
Nice. Navander. So long, goblin.
This has been a long day coming. Is it a possibility for Navander to delay to the end of the round to see what everyone else does?
Not a problem. Done. Cinderio.
This is what you get for trying to take my sandwich.
Well, Cinderella knows that she can't reach out and grab him. But knowing Blix, he's bouncy enough, he might save himself on the way down. So while he's briefly in range, flying over free space, just,
yep.
I think,
I'm not that bouncy.
Yep.
She's going to heal him, so at least he can contemplate things on the way down.
Okay.
He might catch a ledge.
All right, there we go. You are now... All right. Blix, as you pass by Cinderio, eyes sort of like awaken, and you see yourself plummeting over the pit.
Oh my god!
Unfortunately, it is not your turn. Sato.
Yeah.
There is one potentially cool thing that he could do, but I can't quite tell 1, 2, 3. I think he's too far away. One of the archetype thing that I've got, he can grow wings, and it gives him a fly speed of 20 feet.
How many actions does it take to grow your wings?
1.
Okay, 1 action to grow, 1 action to fly over. Yeah, you could.
Yeah. So the problem is that I don't have enough room to to grab him and get him back.
No.
And they only last for one
round.
At the end of the thing, at the end of the round, if he's not on ground, he drops. So he's like, you essentially like flavor. You see wings start to form out of his back, and then
Hold on. 1 second. Let me just brain a second. Okay, I'll change your roles. Leap as an athletics check over to Blix. Grab him as an action. Then, as you're falling, when you get a little lower, grow your wings and then move on to one of the ledges.
Okay. That works. It doesn't have to be back up to the top here. So I was just trying to figure out how to make it work.
All right, make an athletics check.
Athletics. That's this one.
Should be pretty easy.
Third one.
Yep, perfectly easy. You leap across the pit and reach out and grab hold of Blix as the both of you begin your plummet. Now, thankfully for you guys, it is a 1,200-foot drop. As you continue to fall, you only travel 600 foot down as you are plummeting. But before that happens, Navander, is there anything you'd like to do as you see Sato jump out for Blix?
Yeah, when Sato jumps out, Navan's like, "Oh no, I gotta go rescue Sato now." So he'll get Maizu to go out and race down to collect Sato and inevitably Blix.
All right. So as Maizu reaches down and with its giant talons grabs hold of Sato, Sato holding onto Blix as well. Let's get Maizu to make an athletics check. This is just a teeny bit. This is three riders while flying is a little bit of a stress on Maizu.
A little bit, but
Ooh,
it might be
that's not going to make it.
No.
So Maizu is going to start falling. It is an arrested fall. So instead of 600 foot, you guys now fall 300 feet. As Maizu's wings are frantically trying to hold you guys up, she's sort of entering into this spiraling free fall mixed with a kind of like a glide kind of thing. You guys are, however, heading down.
So are there ledges and stuff along the edge of these?
Yep, plenty.
Can Maizu kind of drop one of these people? Drop Sato at a ledge as she's flying past.
Unfortunately, with their arrested fall, they would, if they did, they would have to stop trying to prevent themselves from falling. Do you know what I mean? Like right now, their thrust is trying to head upwards because they're being dragged down. Trying to pull it off to an angle at the same time is like it's just as likely to have you guys fall into that ledge. You know what I mean?
What if we go for an angle downwards? Because if we're already moving downwards, can we move at an angle?
You'd go crashing at speed, like fall damage normal. Piling into the yeah. So basically, as I said, she's not in control, so she's kind of spiraling downwards, but she's trying to keep the force upwards to make it so that you're not falling 600 foot. If she moved across, you'd still hit the ledge at that 300 foot fall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys are fine. In the following round, however, as per Sato's plan, Sato, seeing that Maizu is obviously struggling a little bit, can tell, Maizu to release them, and then using your own fly speed, take Blix over to one of the ledges. And then that's easy. So we're done. All right. Let's say that you guys have made it roughly to level 5.
Jesus.
Yeah, you're kind of it's a 600 foot. So yeah, you're a little under halfway. 300 foot fall, then you fall a little bit more. So you guys are here-ish. All right, Sato. Blix.
Is this the home of the Drider?
Yeah, actually. And then Weston and
probably up at the top, looking down,
wondering if they're okay.
Sato,
I didn't hear anything hit the bottom, Weston.
You risked your life to save me. Thank you.
Well, that's what teammates do.
Thank you. And I'm gonna give him a hug.
As he gives you a hug, Sato, make a acrobatics check.
Oh, because of the. This, I think I can decide when my armor gets activated or not.
All right. As he jumps over and hugs you, you manage to just very narrowly avoid being pushed off the ledge and going further down into the pit.
So be a little careful there.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh. Ouch.
So,
Just give me a sec to slow down.
Yeah.
During this time, did Nevada do like pick up like Sandariel and Westonson one at a time and bring them down?
I feel like in time everyone can make their way
Yeah,
down pretty easily. It's again, there is literally a pit with a series of ladders that'll get you down here. So not a problem at all.
Ugh.
So I guess you'll have to share this one.
No, because we're not going to stay on this level.
Oh, okay.
I mean, unless you want to explore this level, but I feel like you guys have done most of this one already.
It only depends if there's someone that might be able to corroborate our story with Adamar.
I mean, you can go look, but you know.
Well, I was just thinking about. I mean, I know the player knows that that the prisoner or whatever of the spider thing. I didn't.
Well,
know
what does Sato know, and what does Sato?
There.
Well, I mean, what does
Sato
Sato
knows
know?
nothing. Sato's like,
Oh, there you go.
Sato knows nothing about this stuff. So,
Well, yeah.
he's
What's
perfectly willing to go down?
Yeah. Well, set your goals. What do you guys want to do, and how do you guys want to go about it? Like I said, you're welcome to go all the way down to the bottom of the dungeon and go from there if you like.
Like, I guess I'll just say, does anyone know if we know where anybody else is that Sato is trying to find? Blix is asking the party. Because Blix doesn't know where anybody is, but maybe everyone else
Is
does.
Sato trying to find people?
Well, he was trying to find his friends, wasn't he?
Yeah.
It's part of the job.
So yeah, you're looking for Valdemar and the thing.
And the woman, yeah.
Yeah.
Jumping. Nevada will jump to a ledge. He's going to recall Maizu back into his pendant, and then he's going to look around for a little bitty spider.
There will probably be one pretty nearby. Yeah.
Are they a spider from a friendly Goliath spider we made friends with?
Yes, indeed.
Fantastic. He's going to kneel down to that spider, pick it up on his finger, and say, "Hey, I'm going to need your help. Can you do a quick scout around the area to see if there's any humans or elves or dwarves or what are they? What are they, Sato?"
Humans.
I think they're both humans, yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Can you do that for me, buddy?
It seems to acknowledge what you're saying. It tells you there are a few humans, but not on this level. They say that there is... Whoops.
So one level down when we stumbled onto it last time.
Let's have a look. Pardon me. There is a human that was caught by a snake person on the level lower than you. And let's see. There we go. J8. Okay, and on the floor below that is where is where you can find another human.
Snake person was probably Adamo. So let's go to the floor below. Thanks, buddy. Just gonna gently pat its furry abdomen, I guess.
Very well. It appreciates it. It wiggles and then it leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one floor down because they said that's where the two humans are currently. So it won't be.
Oh, no, one floor down is where one human is, and the floor
Yeah.
below that is where the other one is.
Yeah.
So we
there's
have
two
to
humans
just
still
make
in
our
here.
way down.
Is the orb calling me deeper?
The orb is calling you deeper than that, to the lowest
Then
floor.
deeper we go.
All right. Well, I mean, unless someone's stopping Westonson as you get to the 6th level of the pit.
No mandible joy. It's fine. Yeah.
Any chance I could get bandaged up a little? Maybe. So if I have to,
Well, before you get bandaged, let's acknowledge the fact that Westonson is leaving to a different area of the dungeon without you, unless you decide to do something about it. So Westonson is heading down from floor 6 to floor 7.
I like that enthusiasm.
I guess I could wait till we're there.
Blix, acknowledge what's happening around you. Stop focusing on your injuries.
I know. I'm sorry.
I know. We'll get to your injuries.
That's what I
We will.
No. That's why I said. I
Okay.
think that's why I said I think I can make it then. Like, let's go.
So you are following?
Westonson.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Cool.
was going to say, Westonson, where are we going?
Down. I feel that what we're looking for is down. And yeah.
Snow will give Weston a very curious gaze. She says, "You're not controlled by spores again. Because last time you behaved with a very leading way like this, you almost led us to death by spore."
That was Artemis.
And that was Artemis. So, because I'm looking at the same face in the camera.
Not infected by spores.
Yeah. The last time we had a party member behave like that with an overwhelming urge, they let.
Oh, it's a hot
it's
long
okay.
day.
We know it's like 3
It's all
o'clock. Or 2 o'clock.
You know what I was going for, though?
I just have a feeling. Actually, I'm not compelled, so I'll go. Remember this? I'll pull out the orb.
Oh, that strange jewel that we found with the.
Yeah. Holding
Looks
it gives me an impression that there's something that needs to be done deeper down. And either it's something that will help or hinder. Either way, I think we should look into it.
Okay, I'm down for going all the way, but maybe we do it level by level.
Well, one more level is not above the table. One more level is not all the way to the bottom, correct?
It is all the way to the bottom.
Oh, one more
okay.
is? Yeah. One more
okay.
level is the bottom, so.
Where was the Sandpoint devil?
No, not at the bottom.
Nope.
One above.
Oh,
the
sorry.
bottom.
One above.
So he's on the
Which
level
is
we're on
where
now.
we are right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sato's, basically, it's like, are you sure we want to leave the devil behind us?
We can circle back up to that.
You immediately have Sindero scanning the corridors because also she knows the devil keeps wanting to hunt her.
Well, the pit does not seem to. The pit does not seem to have a any sign of the Sandpoint devil coming towards you.
No, it's just
but,
more one of these reflex. Every single time it gets referenced, she goes into panic mode.
Yeah, fair.
I'll just subconsciously put a hand resting it gently on Cinderella's shoulder. Because I'm significantly shorter. Yeah. I get the impression this might be worse than the devil. And I mean, the devil you know.
The devil I know is already bad enough.
Hmm.
Okay.
And we've seen no indication that other things were cooperating in this level. So, I have a strong impression we probably should check this out.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad? 10 being worst.
I have a weird orb asking me to go down to a deeper floor in a pit that contains dooms threatening a local town. We're probably at 9.5 at least.
Oh, that sounds more like a 13. But yes, okay.
If you want to stay on this floor and hunt down the Sandpoint Devil, again, it can be done, but I really think we need to at least check on what is being harbored below us.
Let's go then.
The hero's dirty duty to do that. Okay, I agree.
All right.
I will start heading down.
Yeah.
Traveling down even further, the darkness seems to be very odd down here, almost as if the color from all around you is also being swallowed by the darkness below. As you arrive, you land on a platform that you do remember from when your giant hunter friend fell down here earlier. You can see that there are strange runic markings written in strange infernal languages that are etched onto the floor here, but over time it seems to have been worn down, so it's almost piecemealed at this point. There is a pathway to the south and a pathway to the west. The western corridor seems to have a door that is there.
Do I feel a nudging?
Oh wait, sorry, no, my apologies. I think I lied. Sorry, the Sandpoint Devil's Den is down on this level. My apologies.
I thought it was because I thought you said before.
It was. Sorry, I'm getting my levels mixed up. So yeah, it is on this level.
Using the orb like a divining rod, is it pulling in any particular direction?
To the west.
So through the door.
To the south, you kind of only get like kind of the smell of like sulfur and brimstone.
Oh, what's that smell? Sandarial.
Yeah, that's slightly the devil.
Certainly,
Right through that corridor.
gives it the aroma.
All right, let's go. Plex is gonna start making his way for the door.
All right. Opening the door, there is a short corridor that leads you to another door.
It's just another corridor.
As Blix is taken off, I'll lean over to Navaner going, so, further in or to the south? There's no door to the south. The orb is encouraging to the west.
As I said, we can always circle back to the devil. The devil is a known thing. We know what it is. We know how to deal with it. And we can always block the door behind us. If this is the last floor to the pit, that means the man in red somewhere in here too, which I think is a far greater threat.
I agree. Sado, you mind following up behind Blix? I'll go after Sado, Sandariel, you, and then Navander bringing up the rear. Shout if you see anything, Navander.
So there's more room on the hall.
Okay, sounds good.
Meanwhile, as we're playing this, you look around and Blitz is gone.
No. I was waiting for them to come through. I opened the first door and I've moved myself for having us all have room down the hall, so that you can place in the formation. And once Sato is behind me, then I will open the door.
You're still showing in front of the door to me, but
yeah, nothing's moving on mine either.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't see it. Like, yeah, I guess.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. As you make your way through the short corridor, you eventually come to another door. A eerie green light seems to glow from beneath the stone structure in front of you.
Okay. I'm gonna open it. Or is there? Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to open it.
All right, the door opens.
Oh.
Inside, the first thing you feel is you are hit by this incredibly ripe smell of rot and decay.
Ugh.
Twin statues of a leering figure, pointed ears, sharp teeth, and cloven hoof stands to either side of you, flanking what looks to be a stairwell leading up to the source of these green lights. The stairs are 15 foot wide and lead into a chamber that is lit by green flames flickering within skulls. A mount of thousands, if not tens of thousands, of writhing maggots sit in a large bowl-shaped basin in the center of the room. Two long stone tables stand on either side of the large bowl-shaped basin in the middle of the room, with numerous alcoves containing burial niches surrounding this entire area. This kind of looks like maybe once upon a time it may have served as a sort of mausoleum or crypt, but has now been transformed into what looks to be a horrible, terrifying feeding pit. And what you have walked through, the doors on this side of the entranceway appear to be two large gravestones with epitaphs seated, just kind of like written all over the door itself.
Guys, it's kind of gross.
We're not done yet.
Here. Oh, sorry.
Feasting on what looks to be a corpse on one of the tables is a large group of blue-skinned, rotting creatures. This is a small, about 3, 6, 7, 8 large ghoulish creatures. Maggots and flesh wriggling from their jaws as they are eating. They notice as the door opens. Looking towards you, some swallow, some immediately pull away from the body that they have been enjoying. And as they do, they gather together. And they say, with sardonic smiles peeled across their face, "Heroes of Sandpoint have finally deigned to bask in the corpse light. Perhaps they come to partake in the feast."
No, I'm good.
Putrefactions of Kabiri be upon you. He welcomes all into the warmth of the corpse light.
Looks speechless.
With how that was said, does that make it sound as though they're worshipping a deity?
Very much so, yes.
Would Cinderella recognize that deity's name?
Kabiri, yes, you would. Let me see what I can find for you. Here we go. All right, Kabiri is him who gnaws, a god of ghouls, graves, and secrets kept by the dead. The edicts are to eat the flesh of your own kind. Their anathema is to reveal the secrets of the dead to the non-believers or despoil grave markers. Let's see, what else can you tell me? Kabiri, him who knows, is the demon lord of ghouls, graves, and secrets. According to legend, Kabiri is the reborn form of the first human to ever devour his own kin in life. His realm is called the Everglut and is connected to graveyards throughout the multiverse by a snarled network of tunnels that bring knowledge and sacrifice to the demon lord. Cabriri appears as a hulking ghoul with elven ears, teeth filed to points, and an unnaturally long tongue, ashen skin, cloven hooves. He is worshipped primarily by ghouls, ghasts, and lacedons. Basically all ghouls. Variant ghouls, should I say. You saw his 2 statues flanking the corridor as you entered. So this was like... This is a temple, from what you can see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, clearly they're
What did
trying
we
to do
do?
some sort of religious rite in here, and
They've
I
invited you to feast with them, basically.
yeah.
I appreciate the offer, but I think I'm going to pass today.
Westonson, do we have to go through here?
I pull out my circular divining rod,
Mm-hmm.
straight across the room.
Through a large set of double doors to the south of them.
Okay.
Your instincts probably tell you they aren't just going to very flippantly allow you to just traipse around their sacred space as non-believers. You're pretty confident that that signs of this would probably view as as some sort of like disrespect or defiling of their sacred space.
Even if we ask permission? If we ask nicely.
If you can ask nicely. I'm just saying, if you just say, hey, we're just going to go through there real quick, that might be counted as disrespectful. If you ask them, however, very different. Yeah, maybe.
Look, we're searching the floors for things, and I think one of the things we're looking for is through those doors to the south. Could we, by chance, get permission to go to investigate?
It is not us that can grant permission. Only the great Cabriri can allow those to pass through the eye of his vision. If you undergo the trial, then yes, this place is sanctuary. But fail, well, you can cross that bridge when you get there.
Does the trial involve eating?
Indeed. Very astute. One of them sort of walks off to one of the nearby alcoves and returns with what looks to be a corpse that they throw onto the table here. I'd say reasonably, like, dead for a reasonable amount of time. Putrefaction is definitely set in to some degree. They then just tell you, feed.
Could have just described it as well-aged meat, but okay.
Oh, it definitely looks like how can I put it? It is a person who has been wrapped in embalming fluid, like as rags and stuff like that, to try and preserve them. However, of course, like I said, rot has set in, but it's still very juicy. Juicy carbs.
Yes.
Alternatively, if you do not wish to eat, you can bathe, as they point at the maggot-filled basin. Baptism.
I just turn to the group and I say, I could take one for the team.
Oh, no. All of you will need to. There's no
all
taking.
of us?
Yep, there's no taking for the team. Each of you need to do this.
And Cinderella looks as though she would not submit to that because of reasons for her faith. It feels weird.
Your sword basically says, now is not the time to get squeamish. Meat is meat. The flesh of those who believe themselves more important than cattle is no consequence to you.
Uh,
That's what he says. He doesn't compel you to feel that way, but The sword,
but it's
definitely.
effectively it's a little devil versus what she thinks is
Yeah.
a little angel on the other side.
Yeah, the devil basically is like, meat is meat.
Yeah. Sustenance is sustenance.
All right. Well, you guys can talk as much as you want. They're not going to attack you.
They're not going to attack us for saying if we're going to attack them.
I mean, if you try to attack them, they're very aware of you.
Yeah.
You'll get no
I know
advantage.
Because knowing Sandariel, she does not want to do any of that.
You actually don't know Sandariel. You've been here for 24 hours.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Sandariel grabs hold of Blix and is like, "You're not Peyton.
Oh,
You don't know me, Goblin Scout."
right. You're a lot
Before the
stronger
wide,
than
like
you
a-
look.
For a line like an airplane, all of us walking up and smacking Blix.
Aw. So
Did
sad.
he-
Just start spinning in a circle. Just
These just look like normal ghouls, right?
Pardon?
These things just look like normal ghouls.
I mean, they look like ghouls. I mean, if you're talking about like like a CR1 ghoul, you probably think they've got a little bit more to them than that. If you're trying to assess strength.
Yeah, I mean, they're ghouls. Ghouls. I mean, there's only like 6 ghouls, I think.
It's like there's 8 of them out there, Navander. Learn to count.
When did we talk to a girl a way back?
Yeah, you
Sorry,
there was a ghoul goblin in the undercroft of the temple a while ago.
Oh,
I hated those things.
Yeah, and we always made a deal for the rights.
You fought
in
these-
cemetery at one point.
Yeah, we struck a deal with that goblin or with that ghoul.
That ghoul, yeah. So that ghoul is no longer attacking Sandpoint, but you
Right.
guys are letting them pick bits and pieces and stuff like that. That deal is kind of the deal is still in effect, and these guys, it's kind of one of the major reasons why these guys aren't hostile towards you. That's how they know who you were.
So, just to recap, we're following an orb down into the bottom pit.
Yep.
The orb is urging us to go through, well, not urging, implying we need to go through those doors to the south.
wait. Can you ask if it's telling us to go through these doors? Can you ask your orb if it is that what they're talking about?
Tell is too strong a word. It's giving
Can
the
you ask?
impression,
Can
Oh,
you
it's never
ask
talked.
if
like a
Yeah.
magic 8-ball,
Now, I
I'll
will-
shake it.
Yeah, now I'll reiterate this. I'll reiterate this. There are some challenges that need to be outthought and outsmarted. There are some that are just decisions of ethics and morals, right? This is not something you're going to outsmart. It's quite a simple equation. Do the ritual, prove to the cultists that you are worthy, and continue onwards with your adventure, or do battle with them, kill them, and carry on with your day. Either way, sitting there and trying to figure out how to get past or swindle them probably gonna take you a lot more effort than making a decision. Now,
Yeah.
bear in mind, as I mentioned, everyone who wishes to pass through the temple needs to undergo it. It is not a one person and done. It's everyone needs to. Now, there are 2 challenges, as I previously mentioned. The first, of course, is to eat the corpse in front of you, or at least take a piece of it. Now, again, you don't have to eat a whole fucking arm or whatever. You just need to eat a piece of it. That makes no difference how big or how small a piece you eat. Second is, of course, the bathing in the maggots, which, of course, and I know this is going to sound slightly more terrifying, they are going to hold you down in the maggots till they are satisfied, then release you. Now, this will not be enough to kill you, but of course, it'll make maggots go everywhere. Absolutely horrifying, but, for the most part, those are your choices when it comes to
All right.
doing the trials.
My vote is doing the trials.
Is this something that will make us convert us to this religion?
No.
Oh, well, then that's fine. Evander
No,
probably
all this
said-
does all this does is shows that you're in the favor of their god. It's
Oh,
like
fine.
okay, so I mean, to juxtapose to religion. In Catholicism, when you enter into a temple or a church, there's usually a bowl of holy water that's there. You'll dip your fingers in the holy water and make the symbol of the cross. This is their equivalent of that. You know, just because you're doing it, it's a respect for the sanctity of the place you've entered. It's not necessarily you converting to the religion.
Yeah, it's
Fantastic.
respecting of other faiths, effectively.
Correct. So to be clear, there is no good and evil in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, so it's not like your alignment's going to shift or anything like that. Yeah. But so long as none of you have like a deity-based anathema for eating corpses, it's, you know, it's just your character's personal morals and ethics.
No, the commander's willing to take a maggot bath if we're not fireballing these bunch of ghouls. And they're only maggots. You use maggots to clean wounds.
True.
Goblins are used to eating this stuff, I guess, but I still like the Sandpoint food
Goblins are canonically cannibalistic.
Mm-hmm. I still like the Sandpoint food better, but I will do.
You've lived your life in the pit. You've been to Sandpoint for like barely a week.
I have meat Jesus.
I
was just gonna
meat and cheese
already.
Everyone wants to play a monster as long as it's all goofy. No one wants to actually play a monster. That's why I hate the gentrification of monsters. All orcs are like, oh, hi there. Yeah, no, I'm an orc. I used to live my life as a warlord, but now today I'm just shining your shoes, governor. Oh, yes, no, I'm a goblin. Yes, no. Oh, back in the day, we used to eat babies. Ho, 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 how silly we were. No, now today, we're just mending your shingling. Freaking monster. Yeah, I have my gripes against monsters. I have my gripes against monsters not being monsters, but you know that's not on Neil. That's on freaking Paizo. Anyway, carry on.
Dag spitting Blix facts. Will make his way forward towards the body.
Oh, sorry. To be clear, there are 3 people who have still not locked in their decisions.
Okay.
If everyone else is doing the trail, Sandera will do it, but she won't do the eating. She'd do the
bath.
Nuggets.
Sure, no problem. Yep.
But I just, as I kind of recap everything, try to decide whether or not we actually go through with this or just turn around and leave. I see people start walking in. I'm like, all right, maggot bath it is. That's bathed and worse.
Okay, Sato.
Sato's going. You sure we don't want to deal with the Sandpoint devil?
At this point, when it comes after us, it goes through them.
Okay. He'll move forward. He's deciding which of the 2 trials he's going to do.
Gosh, they're both so tempting.
Exactly. He's not a happy camper.
All right, well, you can watch the others first before you make your decision. Let's start with Blix, nice and easy here, because Blix will approach the table and take a piece. Now, what do you take?
Take a leg, just take a bite out of it.
Yep, just
almost like a drummy.
All right, cool. You take a bite. Unfortunately, okay. I'm going to put a mature warning on the thing real quick.
I was going to say, Sandera might just look at Blix with judging eyes.
I will say, if it does help with any extra favor, Blix will also do the maggot bath, as well as this. But yes, he's going to start with the leg.
It won't help you in any extra way, but here we go. All right, mature content warning, people. Again, when the symbol is gone up there, it's safe, but we're going to go into some body horror here for the purposes of this. Again, to my players, if anyone is too squeamish or at any point in time want to end that, just do the crossy finger thing, and we'll go with that. All right. So, Blix, as you bite into the flesh, there is a sour, vinegary kind of taste that immediately hits you as a liquid fills your jowls. You begin to peel back the flesh, falling almost completely off the bone as you begin to eat it. Your jaws chew with little resistance as the flesh decays, and you can feel something moving inside it as it is in your mouth. Make a fortitude save.
Oh, come on. 17.
All right. You are sick. That is a critical failure. You are sickened 2 for the next hour. And will Unfortunately, you will vomit, but that is not going to be a problem for them. So yeah, you eat, and they all begin to chant and cheer. All right. Yeah, you're good. Blessings of Cabriri have been upon you. Who's next?
Guys, let's take the bath.
Ben will take a bath.
Going for the bath?
Oh, let's just...
Yeah.
All right. One of the cultists step forward and invite Navanda to come and bathe in the blessing. Now, Navander, as you're there, any kind of like heavy armor or anything you're wearing, like your coat or whatever, they'll remove from you, take your hat off and stuff like that. Now, remarkably, they are quite gentle. They do not force you, they do not pull you in or anything like that. They just allow you to lower yourself into the basin, using one hand to support the back of your neck and the other hand to support your back as they lower you into the pit of maggots. You close your eyes and immediately feel the wriggling and writhing of these creatures by the thousands over your body. They begin to crawl and they begin to squirm over you as these sensations just rush throughout you. As they hold you within it, they do begin to eat much of the dead flesh and dead skin from your body, but unfortunately, there is more to this. I need a fortitude save.
A fortitude save, you say?
I do. 26. That is a save. You're good. Basically, they give you a temporary hemophilia, where bleeding damage is doubled. But you're good. They pull you back up. Some maggots sort of drop from you. One of the other priests come up with a rag, and they sort of, just help clear off the maggots from you. And as they dust, they continue to chant for the blessings of Cabriri upon ye. All right. Who's next?
Yeah, Westonson will walk up.
Okay. Now, I've already done the description, so I'm not going to, rinse and repeat it.
Description every time.
I don't need to do the description every time. But yes, you guys will each make me a fortitude save as you go for the bath.
Yep.
Ooh.
All right. Unfortunately, that is going to give you the hemophilia, so you are now weak to bleed. All right.
Well, actually, now I'm glad I didn't do the now I'm glad I didn't do the
The other one, because you'd just be bleeding out non-stop.
Well, I'd also be running away, right, to stop the bleeding.
Okay. Go. All right. That was Westinson. Sato. Oh, sorry, Cinderio, you're next.
Fortitude, you said?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
All right, you're also fine. And then Sato. Do you want to eat the flesh or take a bath?
Sato is going to take the bath.
All right, and another fort save as you enter into the basin.
Nice!
Beautiful. All right. Okay, very nice. All of you managed to pass the trial, and with their blessing, these ghouls will allow you to pass unbothered. They do tell you, however, to beware, for the temple holds many secrets, and while you may have earned the right to be here, that does not mean all others who are here will share the same sentiment. They wish you luck, and they will say a prayer for you upon the flesh that remains here. They head into the next room where they pull several corpses, where they pull the corpse that you've just bitten from, Blix, back into the ripening pit.
Ooh. Let's take him. Alright, let's get out of this room, please. And then he's gonna go and just try to push the doors open.
Alright. You push the doors open and find yourself in what looks to be a large staircase that leads down into the dark. You can't really see much other than another door sort of down these two flights of stairs at the very, very bottom, illuminated as well by the same green lights that are here.
It's very dark in the next room, guys. We might need some lights.
Yeah, I put a light on, but my fans are going to slowly crashing, trying to catch up.
Oh. Gotcha.
Second.
What I see in front of me? This is a wall too, right? On the stairs. It's not like a railing.
That's a staircase. You can't see anything beyond the staircase until you get around
This
it.
isn't like a wall. Okay,
That's a railing.
Oh, okay, yeah. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if we could see
Yeah,
over the
it's
railing or
just
not.
like I said, pitch dark down there.
Gotcha.
Sandero does have a lantern out now, by the way.
The darkness eats your light
Oh, it's that dark.
underneath you.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's not good. I mean, I have dark vision, but even this is very dark.
So if Sandero actually goes down the steps, I'm guessing she can actually see the bottom steps.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Okay.
that actually it
As
looked
you
a
get
lot darker than it was.
It is pitch dark, and as you get closer to the door, which is the only thing you can see amongst the darkness, which seems to ripple outwards, there is an epitaph on the top of this these pair of doors. It reads something in a language you may not speak. Does anyone speak Necro?
Nope.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, if none of you speak Necro, then yeah.
Dang.
Westenson, does the orb say anything?
Or does it?
I
believe
blew the
anything?
divining rod a bit.
Thanks for the side.
Do I have
Guys, I
a...
can't.
Well, there's no other doors through this place, so I'm guessing we're going to have to go through these.
I was gonna say I'm gonna guess it says don't go through these doors. Let's not go through them.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Fun fact, I have that above my office door.
Where's the vendor? Did you turn and run?
We've already come this far. We're past the tests.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to check out now, Blix.
Anyone who wishes to may make a wisdom check.
A wisdom
Wisdom
check.
check.
Ooh.
Oh, that's possible.
Ooh.
Very nice. All right. Everyone except Navander realizes you have a bunch of ghouls in the previous room who all probably speak and understand Necro.
I'll go get one. I'll be right back.
One of them will arrive and say that there are that our spiritual leader has 3 trials for those who pass forward. I shall read the first one for you, and give you the others written on paper. That'll help you
thank
on
you
your way
very much.
forward. He says,
These ghouls are so helpful.
"With your flesh and bones soothed by shadow, step now into the second putrefaction. Remember the pointlessness of breath. Cabriri blesses our empty lungs."
Oh, crap.
Okay. And with that, as you open the door, the next room appears to be layers of what appears to be blood covering the floor to this area. It is an unknown depth to the blood that pools down here. Wisps of pale red smoke now cast into the air, dissipating but leaving this room with a strong and powerful stench of decay.
Stronger than the last room? It makes me puke again because I've got sickened too.
Well, that depends. As the door opens, you feel your strength slowly siphoning away here.
Oh.
In the shadow room, that is.
The room that we're in right now, before the doors. Okay.
Okay. Guys, I don't feel so good.
And we can't tell how deep the blood is, you said?
You cannot.
So Sato is going to do something he doesn't usually do. He's actually going to pull out his staff and see if he can tell how deep it is.
It's not too deep. It's actually the same kind of like depth as the shadow room, just further down. But as you stick as you and Westonson enter into that area, I need I need a fort save from the two of you and a fort save from the other three for the shadow room.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so let's start with Sato and Westonson. Sato, you have failed. Westonson, you have also failed. Both of you become enfeebled by the smell that is in here. For the other three, Blix has failed, Navander has succeeded, Sindariel has failed.
Ooh.
You feel your energy beginning to sap from you, so much so that Sindariel and Blix, you both fall prone. And find it somewhat difficult to get up.
Guys, I'm stuck.
Vanda is going to move to Sindariel. Need a lift.
Oh.
At least a shoulder to help me get back on my own feet.
Alright, give me 2 seconds as you decide what you would like to do. This goes for Sato and Westonson as well. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Speed walk. Kath and Kim walk through the next room.
Just leave the goblin behind. No! Take her. As I'm just slowly pulling myself across the ground.
Well, I mean, you're right at the door. You could just crawl forward as well.
It's so far away, guys. I can't reach it. Where's it so little?
It's
Well,
actually
half
going to
the
be
size of your
trying.
arms.
But we
I need
gotta-
someone to pick me up. Come help me. Deception. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll be right back with.
Oh, good. So we're just
Good.
going to try to push through this room.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I was trying to do sit with it saying void of breath. I'm wondering if it was in inhaled toxin.
Ouch.
I was like, oh, do we need to hold our breath and effectively almost run through? But
I was saying the same, Sculio.
At first, when he read the plaque thing, I thought it was like the test was we needed to pass without air in our lungs. So I was like, do we have to like get rid of all the air and make it through suffocating?
Oh, like getting crushed, like your lungs are getting crushed or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could have also been the case. That could have also been the case.
Like they won't let you through unless you don't have any air inside of you at all.
Big exhale, everybody.
I'm just gonna breathe on you. Ah.
I'm starting to wonder if these are trials to prove that you're a ghoul. As
Yeah.
Well, Nevada does kind of count as an undead, remember?
Yep.
That
Undead
is true,
creatures
actually.
count as undead. That's the thing that's on my character sheet.
But the trials might not.
That's right.
Yeah.
Forgot how long ago that was when that happened.
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
So,
Is it because when you licked the stone?
I'm slowly working my way forward.
okay, not a problem.
Sato's actually going to be following Westonson, not going down the other way.
Sure, not a problem.
Evander is going to help Sandariel. They're going to make their way through.
Scenario's basically the wounded shoulder, one arm over his shoulders, hobbling along as best as she can.
And
Yeah.
Blix will try to stand up or / crawl or to the other side of the door. I'm thinking he'll just try to stand up.
You'll need to make me a fortitude save.
Oh gosh, 25.
That is not going to be enough, unfortunately. All right.
I'm actually stuck, guys.
All right. So, Blix, stop this. What are you doing?
Just hanging out, Dad. Jeez.
Good. God. All right. You know what? There. Does that work?
No.
Nope. It's just not going to do it. Okay. Here we go. All right. Blix, make me a fortitude save.
I hope I don't get crushed. That's 19.
All right. That is unfortunate because you are now going to take 24 void damage.
Ouch. So I'm at 20. Oh, I'm at 74 wounds.
I do not like the description of that, Dag.
No. I'm reading that and it's like, that is very badly automated because that entire thing is listed as the attack name.
Yep. All right. So, Blix, you are from within the inky darkness grabbed by a multitude of tendrils which begin to pull you deeper into the blackness. You hear the agonizing screams and cries of the sorrowful forgotten that are pulled into the depth as well. Yeah, go on.
Help, guys! It's pulling me! Something's got me!
The two people closest to Blix are saying.
I was going to say, looking back through the door, do we actually see anything, or is Plex just flailing?
It is very difficult to see anything. Yeah. Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. Can Sato reach him?
If you go back, yes.
Do I have to go back into the room or just back to the door?
Back to the door.
Like just like to that spot there?
Yep. But before we get into that, I need you to make me another fortitude save. Everyone in that room, that is.
Oh shit, okay.
Oh, that's a bad one.
No!
Okay, so let's have a look. So, Sato, Navander, and no, Sindariel's made it. Westonson, I need one from you. Blix, you're not in that room.
Oh, wait, you were telling me to make all these fort saves.
No, you're done with fort saves. I need Westonson next.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring the other one, just-
That's for the next room. Okay, good. I thought I was dying again just now.
Okay. I'm gonna drink a dose of anti-plague.
That will not help you.
Okay. Let's see if I get above a 10 with this roll. Nope. Oh, 10 continues.
Okay. So all of you take, except for Blix, you take 20 points of poison damage as the blood begins to bubble and burst. As they do so, the air fills with this toxic vapor that begins to burn at your lungs.
Sindel on half damage because she got the 30.
Yep, not a problem. Yes.
Okay.
Oh no, hold on. Yes. Basic. Yep. So yep, you take half.
Yeah.
All right. So I believe you've said that you are going and trying to pull Blix out, Sato?
Yes.
Okay, not a problem at all to do so. You manage to reach in and pull Blix out. And as that happens, Blix, I need a fort save from you.
$23.
Okay, you are enfeebled by the gas in here. All right. Next round. What do you guys do?
I was going to say, does Cinderella and Blick still effectively feel weak in the knees?
No. You no longer feel that weakened sensation from once you get into this room.
Ah.
Okay. And we had to apply the damage ourselves, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
While
Let's go.
Yeah, so we will run. Get to the next one doors. Can I also, on my way down, drink one of my major potions?
Sure, not a problem. All right. You get
I'm
to.
assuming this is where we read the next.
Yes, you do. This one reads, with soothed flesh and empty lung, step forth into the final putrefaction, and stride as one with plague and pestilence that troubles you no more on this greater side to the grave.
What does that mean? Do we have to not be affected by this stuff anymore? I don't think that's possible.
Well, regardless, something tells me we should not be in this room anymore.
Yeah, if we can go through, let's go through.
All right.
Open the doors and head in.
Very well. As you open the doors and head in, does anyone not head in?
Nope.
Sorry, could you
Oh,
say
wait, no,
the
yeah,
thing
I
again
mean-
for me, please?
So could I what, sorry?
Yeah.
Can you say the thing again for me, please?
Okay.
The epitaph.
Yep. With soothed flesh and empty lungs, step forth into the final putrefaction, and stride as one with the plagues and pestilence that trouble you no more on this, the greater side of the grave.
So
We have to be dead.
Sato is going to actually blow all of the air, like he's going to exhale completely as he steps into, the room.
Okay. As you
Being
enter...
literal.
Yep. As you enter into this room, you hear the sounds of thousands of buzzing insects. Surrounding you are literally like hundreds of cockroaches, flies, maggots, swarming creatures that are literally everywhere. On the other side, you can see there is the door.
There it is.
Are you going to run for the door?
Yes.
Oh, actually.
Say go as one.
It said go as one group. If we move it in tandem, might be better.
Maybe.
And
Grab
also,
onto each other?
if we do these bugs look agitated
Presently, no.
and move calmly.
So do you move calmly and quietly?
Yeah.
As one group.
Yep, which means we have to hold hands. I look at Novander. Because he's standing right next to me.
You can hold Evander's hand, Evander won't hold your hand.
Savage,
Not how
but all
things
right.
work, Novander.
Okay.
Oh, funny.
All right. As you hold out your hands and you begin to move slowly, you guys are fine initially until you arrive at the other door. The last one reads, and now with 3 putrefacions of him who gnaws, quickening what remains to your bones, step forth now into his sanction to be one with his glory.
myself down somewhere down this.
Yeah, you move yourself as you want to.
No, we split the group. Oh no, we were supposed to split the group.
It was narrative. Hush. So sorry, could you repeat that one more time? I got sidetracked.
And now with the 3 putrefacions of him who gnaws quickening what remains on your bones, step forth into his sanctum and be one with his glory.
Sato's gonna push the door open and try and step in.
All gonna become
Also,
ghouls.
Not least of which is he has no air left in his lungs, so he's
I mean,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
we're all ghouls, we could still fight.
All right.
and he's going to breathe.
Okay. As you step into this room, dozens of lanterns crafted from human skulls adorn the walls here. The pillars of this 30-foot-high chamber are covered in them, which illuminate a sickly green-yellow light from all of the eye sockets of these skulls, creating an unsettling glow. The flicker of light causes the grisly bas-relief scenes of ghouls feasting upon what almost appear to be twitching corpses. Sort of like, it just sort of like gives it this sort of like eerie, terrifying kind of visage. A short series of wide steps lead down from the north into a chamber, while another rises the same distance to the south, where a stone altar caked in blood stands before a 9-foot-tall statue of a leering ghoul. Stairs descend either side of the pulpit, and elsewhere along the wall of the room, a large alcove fitted with a stone display stand seems to reveal a pair of stone doors which sit in the wall to the east. But to the west, however, the door opens to a wide cavern. The floor drops away into a gulf, up from which is the unsettling sounds of things moving, wriggling, writhing, and gasping from within.
Right.
Does this altar look like a Pazuzu's altar?
No, this looks like a Cabriri altar.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Okay.
I pull out the orb. Which way is it subtly hinting?
It is hinting. One moment. It is hinting to the south.
And I'll start making my way across the room.
Okay, one moment. Okay. As you get to here, in the center of this chamber, these large ghoul-like statues start to move, almost as if acknowledging your presence. You can see that there are these like beady eyes floating in this viscous jelly that seems to just stare at you. However, you guys have passed the trials and you have gained the blessing, so they don't attack you, at least not presently.
Is it good?
Keep my eye on them and keep making my way towards these stairs.
No problem.
Then head up the stairs to this set of doors here.
Yeah, and Sato's just staying with. Whoops.
He went over to one of the.
It's like, did you go into the wall?
Yeah, literally, it was like, and everything went black. It was like, what?
I know what those things can do because we saw them on the Gatewalkers.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're terrifying.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Nothing like walking into lights.
Opening the door, you find yourself in another terrifying chamber. Basically a very well lit and very illuminated space with what looks to be a door to the east, and what looks to be a bas relief of an idyllic countryside, but beneath the countryside itself, a series of ghoul tunnels woven underneath. And that is on this wall here.
Does the idyllic countryside look an awful lot like Sandpoint?
It does indeed, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Well, we knew of the ghoul tunnels. So.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was not hard.
It's whether it's an accurate map or not. That's the.
As you inspect the map itself, everyone who does so can make me a perception check.
I've never seen this word Sandpoint for long, so I'll stick out of it.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Nice. Sato, you realize that the bas relief is a hidden door. One of the coffins in the carved door seems to give way a little bit, almost as if you can slide it aside in order to gain access within.
Is that the way that the encouraging goes?
Yes. Actually, no.
Right.
It's sort of more here. This is where it brings you. This is as far as it brings you.
Oh.
Well, this is where its influence ends.
Which means we should probably check around here then. There's the stairs, there's the doors, and there's the secret room.
So what you're saying is it's close by.
This looks a lot
Accuracy.
like that.
Well,
Just, I think Sato's going to try and actually move the thing, the lever, the hidden coffin control thing, to see what it does.
As it does so, the whole coffin moves out of the way, providing you access to a chamber beyond.
sing.
Whoa.
Good eyes, Sato.
Enter. A voice calls from within. Do
That's
not
more promising.
fear, heroes of Sandpoint.
Oh boy. Yeah, Sato's just going to step forward.
All right.
And probably, like,
Inside,
we need
this
a light.
individual.
Someone with a light.
The pop-up came out.
Oh boy.
A ghoul appears to stand waiting for you, working over a small desk. It is covered with a wide variety of alchemical gear. But as you arrive, he straightens himself out. It is far past time we spoke. I have known of you and your journey through the pit for some time. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Kanka.
Kanka?
Yes, indeed.
Kanka.
Anchor,
Okay.
right?
I was gonna say.
Say, the name's on the image.
Yeah.
speaker. Sorry.
And why have you come to meet us?
I'm sure you're very aware of what is going on in the pits. Too coincidental for a group of adventurers to so fervently be making their way down deeper and deeper here after so many years of being ignored. I have a proposition. You met with a ghoul associate of mine and brokered a truce among the ghouls and the people of Sandpoint. To that, I believe that you're able to hear out propositions that are beneficial, as opposed to simply deeming something too monstrous to consider. Thus, I wish to talk. Let us start with the first. How is it that you came to know of all that was transpiring in the pit? Enough so to continue your relentless onslaught of the people here.
Well, we were told of the events that were transpiring during a ceremony that allowed us to speak with Nualia.
Ah, the wench who thought herself queen for ruling over the goblins. I recall her vaguely. She too was one of his allies. Spoke in soft whispers. She never heard him, not really. It's what led to her inevitable downfall. Her shame. Also, by the way, I'm not gonna lie. Every time I see this artwork, I keep looking at this fucking hand. Look at this shit. Sorry. Have little hands. Tiny hands. It's fine. Anyway, sorry.
He's tripping with a good hand.
So mean.
No, this is me as a player.
Don't worry, it's just not a dominant one.
Quid pro quo, he gives you a chance to ask a question of your own.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my mind's going blank here. So when you're saying she didn't hear his voice, I assume you mean, and this is where my mind has gone blank because I cannot for the life of me remember the deity that she converted to.
Lamashtu?
Lamashtu, yeah.
She says, no, not Lamashtu. Lamashtu could be attributed to many things, but not this. No. I also found myself allied with him, as did many of the others. He refers to himself as the Red Bishop. My question now. You have acted quite strongly against those who tried to clone the people of Sandpoint, tried to replace them. Did you know that those who began that machination are still at large here on the deepest level of the pit?
Where are they?
He says in the previous chambers, where, you found the golems and stuff, he says to the left and to the right are where they are.
Ooh.
Who are they?
Advantage's like, I'll be right back.
I'll be back in a minute.
The creature. So do you remember how Advolpolka was poisoning everyone, replacing them with clones so that they can pop off their head and put the creatures in there? That's the two nests of the creatures.
Oh.
Oh, you mean the actual
Intellect Devourers. Yeah.
Not the Daryl that was actually creating the bodies.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so we basically did half of that as well.
Yeah. He said, well, he doesn't tell you anything here, but he says that he would appreciate it if you did rid the, if you did rid the intellect of ours, alone. In fact, if you were to get rid of them, he would promise to leave Sandpoint alone with one condition.
What's the condition?
He smiles again because he's now playing you guys. Basically, it's a question for question type thing, but he's making you ask questions with his questions. He says, I wish to have a representative able to worship Cabreri at the Church of Sandpoint. After all gods are permissive in the church. But more importantly, if any choose to turn into a ghoul, they can acquire this service from the priest there. And per previous arrangement, they would be unharmed.
The man is just gonna turn to Sindariel. That's her area. It's her church. Well, her church.
Yeah.
I suspect that might be a hard sell for the head priest that's just about to take over. Especially with the...
My word is that the head priest has not yet been decided, and many throw their vote in with one of the heroes of Sandpoint. Given you are the one speaking, I presume it is you to which they refer.
At that point, Cinderella looks visibly nervous because while she knows several people, including Father Xantis, keep trying to put her up to that position, obviously she is an individual. Has never really tried to seek out that position at all.
Mm-hmm. Then perhaps a different proposal. Same situation, but one difference. Navanda, you are a commanding officer in the Sable Company Marines.
You gathered your information well.
You undergo the transformation. After all, I can rely more heavily on someone to protect his own kind than the word of those who hunt monsters with reckless abandon.
Unfortunately, that's going to be a no from me. However, in saying that, if the Church of Sandpoint does accept your offer of being a notable religion within Sandpoint, then my organization will do what they can to protect your people from harm.
Oh, this is not a negotiation. I apologize if I gave you that impression. This is the requirement for me to relinquish my plans on Sandpoint. Failure to comply means that I simply have to move my own plans into its fullest.
Not if you don't leave this room.
Click.
Ah, yes. Very, very astute of you. But let me ask you this. Your confidence brings you down here, time and time again. But have you ever fought someone who has the ability to slowly wither your strength? Someone who, with each fallen ally, gains one of their own? And more importantly, a person who knows what the man in red is after.
Above table, technically they have. During the Rip Nugget fight.
Yeah,
No,
the
Rip-
man
Turned into those one guys.
Rip Nugget wasn't turning you guys into undead.
No, but the machine was. He would put them in. He would put creatures in there, and they would.
Oh
turn
yeah, but you
into
weren't
those, like-
dying.
You're right, but we were still
Yeah,
fighting against her.
Yeah, Nevada thinks for a second. Is like he kind of thinks to himself, and he's like, something that drains strength. Yeah, we've covered something like that. We fought against something like that. Something that turns allies against each other. I mean, yeah, we've also done that too. The fungus monsters did.
Sure,
kinda do
fungus
that.
monsters did. Yeah, you did fight.
Oh,
You did fight.
And the snake that took over, that changed Peyton's memory.
That's
Yeah.
true. And most importantly, somebody who knows where the final boss is. And very recently, you learned a very valuable lesson about killing people who have vital information.
True.
Well, I'm still not going to get turned into a ghoul. Later, won't be too happy about that.
Then you accept the other proposal of having a priest at the temple.
Having a priest at a temple is definitely valuable. I worry more about the reaction of the townsfolk, especially if it goes a little bit more unchecked. I mean, we did even just yesterday have thinking it was a ghoul that was at the trial.
Yeah, I think ghouls. I mean, it was kind of an undead sort of creature.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you give us time to think about it? Maybe we can go
No.
ask, and then we come down. Oh, okay.
Also, you're
gonna
banished
say
from
Remus?
Sandpoint. You can't go ask.
I didn't mean me and Sato. I mean like Cinderella. There must be some.
Well,
kind
then
of
maybe
some
don't talk.
fucking
Maybe
suckle on
don't
the
talk
ground.
for Cinderella then, Oblix.
Sorry.
Snare was just quick when I try and point out saying, I mean, we have only just recently had a girl actually have the word taken at a trial, so perspectives might change, especially with time. It might be a slow process. That's the only thing I will mention.
You, Cinderella, advocate for a priest of Cabribri to be in the temple. You advocate for their rights to perform these rituals, including the ritual of turning. That is my offer.
Okay, so above the table, Cinderella will say yes, but she is actually lying.
Okay.
Just so you're aware.
Zendariel's a liar?
Oh no! Make
Gasp!
a diplomacy
That's
check.
not Cinderella. Died.
Diplomacy? Sure.
Sorry, not diplomacy.
Cinderella's been
Deception.
replaced by Ghoul.
Yeah, that's better.
Damn. Dang.
All right. Let's see if they notice. Oh yeah, they're definitely gonna notice, unless they roll a 1. It's not ideal. I mean, you do have a hero point and a nat 20.
You know what? For the sake of it, let's just burn that natural 20. I don't use it very often.
Ooh.
All right, natural 20. He listens to you carefully, and he says, "Very well. Then we have struck a deal. I shall move my operations and no longer set my sights upon Sandpoint. You take care of the creatures in the previous chamber. Be sure to destroy Tiluachik. They are the ringleader of these creatures. Oh, and one last thing. I'm not sure if you want to, but there is a powerful spellcaster down here as well. One who has powers over illusions and captivating the mind. I would urge caution when dealing with her. She is not as malleable in thought as I. You may help yourself to anything within this room. I have no longer need of it. He will take his weapon, he will turn, and unless you impede him, he will leave.
Yes, and Daryl definitely won't.
Sorry, Steve, you're trying to say something?
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I was Sato is going to say before you leave, is there anything here that will ease our return to the place where we have to deal with those?
Well, what do you mean?
Like through the chambers,
3
like
rooms.
to get back
The 3 rooms.
to get back through the chambers without having to do fort saves.
In pieces, I could turn you into a ghoul.
Prefer not yet.
I mean, you won't need to breathe. You don't worry about poisons, and none of those things will work. Or I can turn you into a ghoul.
Is there a way to turn us back on ghoul?
He looks at you and he smiles and he says, "Yes."
Oh, hey guys, did you hear that? Just kidding.
It's
Anyway, he will leave. Like I said, I
No,
mean, if Blix wants to get bitten, you can get bitten.
Yeah,
no.
If you want to believe him.
Well,
I'm
you
gonna
know
take a
what?
moment.
It makes me immune to poison because I'm allergic to poison right now.
It's like Sato is actually going to literally go up behind Blix and he's going to go smack across the back of the head and say no.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for thinking about it.
So we're gonna
Is there
move.
anything useful in the room?
So we're gonna move ahead really, really quickly here. Basically because you. Okay, so what do you your deception, Cinderial? What does that entail?
So while she'll say that there is potentially a person looking to set up as a priest, she's not going to be fully advocating the whole rituals for returning. So the priest to potentially be there to worship. So there is a free choice for people, but she's not going to push the suggestion for rituals to actually convert people to ghouls. That's the bit that she's going to sort of try to.
Okay. All right.
If you see what I mean.
Okay, so the way this is going to work is, Navander, you are going to volunteer to take the priest that is supposed to go to Sandpoint there, explain everything, and negotiate things to some degree. You're also going to make sure that they don't start converting people left, right, and center, yada, 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 until Cinderial's back and they're able to have a conversation about it. This, however, does lead to some stuff. As you arrive in town, bringing with you, of course, the priest, there is a huge argument. There's almost a riot that breaks out in the town of Sandpoint surrounding this. Like, first of all, everything that's happened with the trials, everything that's gone on, the belief that you guys have summoned Nualia and all of these other things, and now you bring an evil priest in order to try and, be over here. Hildegard is furious, but doesn't understand the ways of Sandpoint Church yet. Father Xantus, however, very unpopularly believes in Cinderial and says that everyone is welcome to worship at the Church of Sandpoint. Arguments have broken out, and you are trying to keep the peace with everyone. However, during this period of time, there is predominantly an argument between Ollivander and Barbara, as the two forces are now vying for what should be done in order to try and police this new threat / new priest who is showing up. Barbara even going so far as to saying they should just kill the ghoul outrightly as a monster, But of course, Navander, you not necessarily advocating for the saving of the ghoul, but advocating for the fact that there's a bigger threat at large, and until it's disarmed, it is better to keep, this ghoul here where we can keep an eye on it until that time. But you are now
involved? Is the
yeah,
ghoul
but your
involved in that
involvement.
conversation? Yeah.
Yeah. So your involvement in the town, at least for the time being, as Navander steps away from the table, is more of a political position, as well as one to advocate for the Sandpoint Sable Company Marines. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to end today's session with Navander now in Sandpoint as one of its protectors and guardians. Our other heroes attempting to do their best in order to get rid of the intellect devourers that now lurk in this region, and who or what of this mysterious spellcaster that lurks just behind the doors here. What became of Sato's friend that is supposed to be down here as well? Find out more when we return next week for more 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys had a great time. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week. We'll be back for Tyrant's Grasp on Sunday, so be sure to tune in for that. And until we meet again, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other, because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying.